And we are live. The episode that the whole world was waiting for from the beginning of August, since the season started. We knew there was a time where we'll have this conversation. Thank you so much everyone for coming. Karibuni viewers, we were waiting for you guys. Mko wengi kiasi. Maybe if you got 50, 60, 100 ndo tuanze. In the meantime, I'm going to welcome Mbwemo from Morocco. Thank you so much, by the way, for wonderful job in AFCON.
Thank you.
You did a lot of things for Kenya. I'm going to give you all your flowers now before I switch on the kettle so that cooking is about it. But thank you so much for coming. Asante sana. Moha, thank you for coming as well. Thank you for boldly coming because on Friday, tukapatana mosque. Mimi nilikuwa naomba ya naomba. Sawa. We were both praying. Clearly, there was one prayer that succeeded. And you're here. Tell us,
wow. Hey, I think this is my 6th cup on 1-2 TV, but one that I don't relish the most. Okay. I'm here, but I'm not happy to be here.
In the deepest.
But the thing is, I almost cancelled, but I also knew Zuhum would be here alone, so I also had to take a fair share of the
solidarity.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, my brother.
Yeah.
To be honest, no one cares. We have one objective
we care.
The bold man.
We care.
Woje wa kipara ndo tunadili naye perpendicularly.
Fun fact, yeah? You have more appearances on 1-2 TV than Gyökeres has goals in the league. Niade, what's up, guys? I'm here representing Tumeva Black Leo. You know, I felt like it was only right. You know, good to be here, guys. But today I'm not coming with any agenda. Today I'm coming with some tactical analysis and breakdown of the game.
No, we get to that.
Just in case there's some people who think Kiarie is here making flukes out of this.
You know, the Amorim sexuals. Oh, yeah. Where are they? Where are the Amorim sexuals?
I think I'm sitting next to one, but you know.
Anyway.
Amorim.
You see, the beauty about life is you move on. You're not stuck with that one guy.
You change opinions when new facts present themselves. Yes.
And our ex-co-host or ex-host.
Mshamfuta kazi.
Bro. If things are not working, they're not working. Zoom. Thank you so much for Karibu, by the way. Usiko distracted na simu sana. This is a show for all of us.
Yes.
We expect all of us to, chip in and have conversation, share ideas,
1-2 TV is for everyone.
Yes. As much as it's just 1-2.
No discrimination.
There's more. Can be 3, 4, 5. It is a fika. So.
Yes, indeed.
We'll get straight to the point. So. I know people came here to see cooking. We're here to be objective today. Hatutaki mambo ya sijui unajua kunya mbunya Bruno ama no.
Ajinenda aje?
Kunya Bruno ama sure dorgu banga bro. Crazy.
Hatutaki hiyo. We're here just for purely football conversations. And I want to start with the Liverpool.
No, why? We lose every week. Let's start with the Arsenal.
I want to start because I want us to
we start with Liverpool.
I want to get small.
I think we finish with start with Arsenal.
Relax.
Hey, Busura.
Oh yeah.
I guess said Busura.
Yalla Busura.
Listen.
Let's start with Arsenal issues.
It's the big game. Why the fuck are we getting with Liverpool?
The big kick.
I mean, the people
That's
here
cute.
can decide.
That is very nice. That's your opinion. That's good. You see, we're open, right? Your suggestion.
We lose every week.
Your suggestion has been well received.
You're nothing special.
Yeah,
we lose every week.
Thank you for your feedback, but we'll start with Liverpool.
I think it's good to start with Liverpool. At least you guys can,
Because listen,
cook a bit.
We need to start preparing Eric. We have to welcome him back. It's been almost 2 months away.
The fuck is this?
We want to welcome you back. Relax. Usiende uko mbele. Tuko hapa kwanza. I want to start with Van Dijk. Sawa? Because we've had conversations. Zoom, by the way, so just because it's a bad day for you, imagine you will cook Eric because he's going to cook you. Sawa?
No, I'm not cooking.
Ukiona kitu kuongea, you can always add.
I'm not cooking Zoo because I'm not for Man City winning the league.
Two things can be true, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You can be cooked and you can also cook.
I watched the Liverpool game, Eric.
We did.
And I want you to tell me what's Van Dijk and Salah's role in this team.
Oh, okay.
Learn your objectivity.
Because those two people are claiming approximately 800,000 a week.
Salah just came back
from your team. Salary.
Salah just
Doesn't
came
matter.
back from the AFCON.
You are paying him regardless.
Yeah. Well,
So I want you to tell me what the role of these two people who are earning almost $1 million a week.
Mbwemo pia alikuwa AFCON sio?
Nani?
Na amerudi.
Van Dijk.
What is your argument
Walikuwa
about
na
Salah being
hata Chris
just
pia
came
alikuwa
back?
AFCON limuona. Listen, I think these are the same problems that we've had since the beginning of the season. We were on this longest unbeaten run in Europe, which came to an end on Saturday when we took on Bournemouth. And we have many problems, especially on the shots that we're taking towards the goal. We are not creating enough, and the ones that you create, we're not finishing well.
Okay, you're telling
These
us
are
what we
things
know.
that-
You're telling
I'm
us what you
telling-
know.
I'm telling overall
Tell us what
thing-
you don't know, because
I'm starting
we
with
know your
Salah.
team
When
is
I
shit.
say forwards now, Salah is there
Okay.
because those are chances that we're creating or we're supposed to create that we're not creating enough or beating your man. Van Dijk on the other side, it's we can go, let's say 7 or 8 weeks since he made another error. I mean, on this Saturday he did, I think,
Twice.
2. Yeah, exactly. So we're not even that concerned because we've seen this before. But I think it's the whole team, midfield also. I've seen we're going for Adam Watchon, which we.
You're going. Listen, you're telling
It's
me
because
your plans already.
we
Me, I
have
don't care
all
about
these
your plans.
problems that we see every single week. And when you mention Van Dijk, it's like I feel like we've talked about this before. When you mention Mohamed Salah, we've talked about this before he went to AFCON. There's nothing really surprising.
Do you regret
on
giving
the
them a
drop
new
of
contract?
level
Because I
of-
feel like for the wages they're earning, it would have been nice for you
I'd
to.
like to hear a my bad from you, because I remember telling you giving Mo Salah at this stage of his career and Van Dijk.
Yeah, he spoke from experience.
Yes, because of Aubameyang and Theo Walcott
But pleasant.
And Ozil.
and Ozil. I told you, and you said no. I don't think that's the same case. I was like, bro, they're both African.
Damn.
Same shit.
Damn.
I never said that.
You said it's not a problem. I said they're both African. They're old, and they're gonna stink the place up. And they
Aubameyang
have.
was-
I'd like a my bad. I'd like you to acknowledge that I've been vindicated.
Because
Mo Salah is washed.
remember,
He
tuko
needs
hapa
to move
hivi, we are all opening. Hata mimi ukifika mambo ya Amorim, I will come here and open my heart. And if you made a wrong decision,
Someone
I
said-
mean,
whatever.
This
Naim
one is-
said, Naim
Forget about
said,
people.
Eric,
We're
Eric.
talking about
Reading
you
the
now.
chat, bro. You're not speed.
Eric.
Bar. That's crazy, bro.
Zima, chat.
Chat, bro.
Someone says no one
I
cares
shown
about
chat
Liverpool.
here.
Chat here.
Distracted. man.
Shonjiru.
Don't show Njiru.
Listen, I think it's different scenarios because when Aubameyang stopped performing, the other players were performing. In our case, a lot of players have stopped performing. So we cannot just speak on Salah and Van Dijk. It's the entire team. Number 2, these 2 players deserved these contracts at the end of last season. Mohamed Salah was named the Premier League Player of the Season. I don't think Aubameyang was named the Player of the Season when he got that contract or Ozil. So they earned these contracts. Van Dijk the same earned this contract. But now this season, we lost too many players. Some other players came in. It's more problems than the 2 players.
I understand. And my points at the time was, at some point, the team will need proper reinvestment. Now imagine if you didn't have to spend all that money paying these guys 350k a week.
But
You
money is
could
not
have
a problem.
reinvested that in younger wide players, younger centre backs, maybe 2 Leonis or 3 of them. I don't know. And maybe 3 or 4 Mo Salahs, because you had to let go of Luis Diaz.
3 or 4 Mo Salahs.
All I'm saying is, you guys told us, Mark Hughes, what's his name? Mark Richards.
Richard Hughes.
Richard Hughes, sorry. That's the legendary technical director. Still,
I don't think so
you
in the
told
last
us,
couple of months.
yeah, no, he hasn't been, and he needs to be sacked. You told us that once he's back, things are going to be sour. And now, I think,
With us.
is like the only successful signing you've had is Hugo Ekitike. And even that is marginally successful.
Yeah, that's right. I think we made some mistakes last season in the summer. I don't think giving Salah was one of the main mistakes that we made. We never really prioritized going for the defenders. We were in for Vats, Ekitike, and Isak until the end of the transfer window, and we only tried to put a bid for McGay on the final day of the transfer window, yeah? Which I think the chairman of Palace was probably playing golf somewhere. I heard they said that. Which meant now, after you were rejected by Palace, we had no time to go for another option. The same with number 6. Until now, we've not found a person since we were rejected by Caicedo and who else? Zubimendi. So these are problems that are from the last 3 or 4 years. And these are the things that we're seeing now affecting our team. The other thing is that we lost some key players that we never really replaced player for player. Vats is a very good player for the future. He's a very exciting player. Ekitike the same. But the kind of player that we lost in Luis Diaz, we never got something close to that. The same with Trent Alexander-Arnold.
I mean, let me ask something about Guehi's situation, right? You almost get someone at the back end of the summer, on deadline day. You don't get him. The coach speaks out and says, "If Guehi leaves, I leave." You surely have agreed on a verbal agreement. The medical was booked in January. That should be your top priority, and you let that one slip as well. Let him go to City, and you know the defensive problems that you have.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you on that, but I don't agree with you on the fact that you say with that agreement, because agreements in the summer are different when you go to the winter transfer window. So you can't really go back to say we agreed with you back in
August, it shows it has basis that you already agreed with this player.
Yeah, if we're really serious about him, by the way, we should have continued with the conversations.
Yeah.
Which takes me back to 2017-19 when Van Dijk, we missed him on him in August. We still monitored him, we kept him on the loop and got him on the first day of the transfer window in January. But now we were never in for him. Then Man City came in, even Chelsea were in, even Madrid were in. So I think that as far as we praise our guys for making some really good transfer moves, I think the last couple of months they've dropped the ball.
But I also think Mark Guehi, I don't think it would have been beneficial to sign him in January for what he was asking for, because right now Man City are paying him 300k.
Yeah.
And I just don't see McGuire as a 300k kind of centre back signing.
I think
at his age.
But we all know how City negotiates.
And we agreed with him in August.
You add on to Salah's and Van Dijk's salaries. I just don't think that was something Liverpool should have done.
So Liverpool was ready to pay the release clause now this month, but they were not ready to meet his demands.
His wages are crazy. 300k.
So what wages would you
for
agree
Mark
with
Guehi?
I mean him. I think it's around 200, which is even a lot for a defender like that one.
What? No, it's actually 300.
He's on 300.
No, I'm saying
right
in the
now.
summer back then, amount of money would have paid him.
Yes.
Van Dijk is on 220.
Well, you see, the reason why he's on 300k is because if you waited this long, he'll argue with Man City. Listen, I just need to chill for 6 months. Arsenal will give me a signing on bonus.
Yeah.
So that's why he's on 300k. But even then, that shows the level of cheating and fraud and corruption that Man City buy all the titles with. Anyway.
Oh, now you're agreeing to what I've been saying.
Okay. I've been calling that out. You just kept twerking. You never listened.
No, I never talk for them, bro.
You always talk for City when it comes to
I
Arsenal.
was the only person who was going head-to-head with Man City. You guys were never in the title races.
The head-to-head, you mean?
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Kissing.
I don't know there was head-to-head.
Yeah, we
Head-to-head
lost.
kissing.
So you have
We lost 4 times. We won once.
You have
So it's
Stockholm
4-1.
Stockholm
City
syndrome.
pool. City pool.
There's a whole concept on City pool.
That City pool
Everyone
thing
knows
doesn't
that.
exist. No, because let's lay the
You were
facts
hugging
down.
each other.
No,
Pep
listen.
and Klopp were kissing each other.
When
on the
people,
touchline.
let me ask you a question more now. When you say City pool, what year is that? From which year to which year?
The time that you guys were going
So
head
give
to
me
head.
the numbers.
2018.
2018 to
2020.
When Arsenal came.
No.
I think
2018 till Arsenal came.
2022.
Yeah,
No,
22,
2020.
2023.
2018 to
2022.
Yeah.
That's like a good four seasons.
2018 to 2022. So
It
you
was the
think
Klopp era,
that was,
basically.
so you think that was the City pool era? Now in 2018, do you know who finished number 2? Do you know who are the title contenders in 2018? Exactly, it was Manchester City.
Okay.
And
No.
Manchester United.
Finishing
Producer.
number 2.
Doesn't mean title challenger.
And calling them
Liverpool, the
title
only-
contenders, two different things.
The only time Liverpool were in
Yeah,
the title
potato,
contention
bro.
was in 2019. The
Okay.
one we won the Champions League.
Okay.
18 we were never in
Anyway,
for it.
so
how many
distracted.
seasons?
So don't say
let's
City
not
pool
pretend.
era.
Let's not pretend. Every time we're in a title race with Man City, you guys do your best to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
No, we don't. We've
Let's
got
not
injuries and
pretend.
AFCON
Let's
and all
not
those
pretend.
things.
Okay.
Do you have
that's
AFCON
all.
apart from Gyökeres?
Okay. We're getting distracted. Maybe my goal here is not to talk about City. So, let's talk about Van Dijk and Mo Salah.
Okay. So give us your comment about them.
No, I have a comment on
Wait.
on Arne
Wait.
Slot.
Now,
Yeah.
slot is where I want to ask questions. So,
Yes.
Ekitike, was it a fitness problem?
What do you mean
Why
fitness
didn't
problem?
start?
He didn't start.
Yeah.
He didn't start.
He didn't start.
Yeah. What was
Come off
that
the bench.
reason?
Who played for us on that day? I don't even remember.
Gakpo and Mo Salah in a 4-4-2-2-2.
Gakpo, Mo Salah, Vats.
Sini timu yako, Eric.
No, it was Vats, Gakpo, Mo Salah.
I didn't realize. I got home late from the Gor Mahia game. I think so. The
So
game was,
let me tell you.
Your
So,
focus.
okay.
and I don't even watch the highlights these days.
It's nice because you didn't watch the game live. I'll tell you what happened. Vats stinker as usual.
No, I'm not going to.
Mo
hear
Salah, I
from
know
you.
you know that. Van Dijk, I know you know that. But who won a game? So you have to listen. to me.
Ekitike, maybe it's because he played on Wednesday when
Relax.
we took on Marcel. Marcel was a hard game.
Players who played on Wednesday. So
No, Salah was his first game.
now this is something I want us to before we go to slot. You guys got, I think Gomez got injured. So
Yeah, man. He's always injured.
Gomez got injured, and then you made a sub.
We brought in Wataru and
But before you brought in Endo, you're like,
We
instead
made-
of like he was waiting to come in, but you guys are not getting the ball out until you conceded a goal.
oh, I saw Alisson
To the
complain.
point whereby Slot was like, again, you have Musala and Van Dijk who are earning $1 million, but you cannot read the game. That's my concern. You can't read the game. So, me nakula 400 a week, but I can't tell, and I'm the captain.
Are you
And I've
really,
just
are you really
lost-
blaming professional players for that?
I'm blaming Van Dijk because he's the leader. He's the one who's supposed to see what's going on, communicate with the coach. Coach was shouting, telling them to kick the ball out, kick the ball out. They're not doing it. So, you ended up conceding a goal with a man less.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
again,
Uh-huh.
Slot and
That
Van Dijk.
sounds like a stupid error, stupid mistake.
But then again, that's been your club for the last
For the last
Yeah.
one.
months.
year,
You
bro.
came
The last
here
7
without doing
months.
homework
For the
on your
last 7
team.
months.
Do you know?
Like,
You guys,
Saddam is summarizing the whole
Nah, I'm
game
not
for
even
you.
interested in watching our games anymore right now.
you've
I
not
mean,
won a
we've been
game
shit
in
That's how bad it is.
2026.
Yeah, man. There is no motivation.
not
in
He's
won a
bold
game.
LVG.
Bro,
Huh?
they've not won a
He's
game.
bold LVG.
They've not won a game this year, bro.
I've not watched our full game since I went
They've
to
not
AFCON.
won a game this
A
year.
Premier League game
A Premier
this
League game this year.
What?
Oh, okay. Wait, I just forgot. I just remember.
They've just
we're in
been drawing games.
2026.
Yeah,
No, we're only
Yeah,
3
we
weeks into the
bro.
year, man.
Yeah,
But
but
you
like
won
games.
Even Man City have not won a game this season. They've only won one.
It sounds better when you say it this year.
Even City won one last week,
Bro.
this week.
Hey, you had me there. Wow, I was confused.
Next week is
What?
February.
Next week is not Feb. Our next
Same
game is
day,
not in
whatever
Feb.
I'm saying.
Our next game is this weekend.
Okay.
When are we today?
Zoom, tell us what
No,
you
you
think
see,
about Slot.
you see,
'Cause I'm
for
gonna
him,
move on.
the next game is always a Premier League game.
Maybe relax.
It's always a Premier League
That one
game.
is not slapping today.
We have a
He's
crucial
not slapping hella well, bro.
Tell us about
Anyway,
That's
Slot.
the only thing.
No, I just wonder, like, you know, honestly, we've talked about the inheritance merchants and whatnot and all these things.
You
But-
did not we.
Well,
Relax.
yeah, and
You had your
I
time.
think we largely agreed as a panel, as a group.
Yes, we did.
But you know, at what point, Eric, do you stop saying we are back, and oh no, Slot is still our coach, like he needs to be sacked? At
this
what
point,
point,
At this point,
honestly?
it's not coming back. I mean, now we're only trying to win the Champions League and trying to finish.
No,
It's
no,
not
Eric,
coming
Eric,
back.
Eric, Eric,
Whoa,
I'm
whoa.
not asking about targets.
What?
I'm saying, at what point do you admit that Slot needs to be sacked? Because other Liverpool fans, other Liverpool content creators that I watch have also agreed. Kiarie has been calling for his head for a long time.
Yeah, but I'm not one of those people because I'm not for knee-jerk reactions, and I know how sucking managers every now and then.
This
does
isn't
to
a
club.
knee-jerk reaction, Eric. Like he said, last year is the last time you guys won a Premier League game, and you guys are 5th now, below a United team that
Have sacked their manager
have sacked their manager.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys spent
First
how
of
much
all,
in the
if
in
you
the
finish by
transfer?
250 million.
If you finish by this
250
United,
million.
that's
bro.
a sackable offense, but they.
No,
So match day
At the end of the
38.
season.
That's when you'll
I
decide.
mean, like at this point in time, you guys are the worst champions we've ever seen.
Let me explain.
Because even
No,
Leicester,
we're not-
the next
no, we're not
season
the
weren't
worst.
this bad.
We're
you
not
know?
the worst. We're not
I
the
mean,
worst. I've seen
Eric,
Chelsea,
Eric,
and I've seen Man
Eric.
City.
You're the worst.
Eric.
No,
I
numbers
did-
wise. Give me stats. Give me
No,
the
no,
points.
250 million spent.
No, give me the.
Yo,
you've
yo,
seen
yo.
Chelsea.
Contextually,
No.
400. Contextually, you're the worst.
We're not the worst,
Bro, you
have to
signed
give
the
me
best.
numbers. You have to give me
You
points.
signed
You're-
the best striker. You signed the
Give me
best
the points.
creative midfielder in Germany.
Eric,
you,
it's
bu-
not-
you signed
it's
one of the
not-
best talents in France, and you're below Manchester United, who are playing 3 at the
Oh, if
5
you're using Man
defenders
United
for
now, I can agree
70%
with
of the
Eric,
season.
I have a good start for you.
I wanna answer him. Yes.
No, before you do, dare I say that you're the worst title defenders in the last 10 years in this
That's what
Premier
I'm
League.
saying.
You
The
cannot.
That's
worst.
why we need Moha on the
You
show.
cannot
More,
The
say
man.
that.
worst.
When you said that, you need to prove yourself with numbers.
You know why I'm saying that? Because every other team that won the Premier League in the last 10 years have not put a shitty defense like yours.
But
Go
by
back.
by the end of the season, you know, we
Oh,
can look at
sorry.
all these things.
Sorry,
We can
Leicester.
only-
Leicester. Okay, let's say 5 years.
Okay, if you want to accept Leicester,
If you wanna
then
accept
tuwaweke
Leicester.
pamoja, right?
Okay, which years do you want us to talk about?
We-
So,
we
are you
actually-
saying 10 years ago, 5 years ago? or
If
3
we
years
say
ago?
10 years, it's only Leicester that have
The
put a
thing is-
shitty title
no, but
defense.
the thing is, we can't ignore the amount of money they spent. Leicester didn't go and spend 450
Yes.
If
million.
anything,
They actually
They
lost,
didn't break
they
the
lost
British transfer record twice in one summer.
They lost players, in fact.
They like
N'Golo Kante got sold.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Mahrez
saying.
got
Like,
sold.
you can't. You
Drinkwater
can talk
got
about
sold.
We
Chelsea.
lost 4 players. 5 players.
Listen. You can talk
Kante.
about Chelsea.
We lost 5 players.
Skiza.
You lost 5 players.
And you replaced them
1
with.
dead and 4 sold.
And you replaced them with.
4 new players.
Who are?
Who
Who
are
are?
performing well? One of them is injured, and those AFCON.
By the way, those 4 players are top
I want
players.
to
You
talk
can't
to-
say
I
shit
want to talk
about
to him
top.
about Slot.
Okay.
Is
go
there
back.
no criticism for Slot? Why do you keep protecting someone like him?
Well, ideally, individually, I felt like I'd withdrawn from the Slot support in the last couple of weeks when they were without they dealt with Mohamed Salah's issue. But away from that, when we look at all factors involved here, the amount of players we've lost and the new players that have come in, that was first of all one mistake that was made by everyone concerned. That is the board and the management now. Away from that, this season can still be saved. He's got a chance. He's got a chance to finish within the top 4, qualify for the Champions League.
Which position are you?
And number two,
Fifth.
Oh,
we can still win the Champions League.
yeah. Maybe.
You're saying that with a being a
No,
Champions
I have
League.
seen the
Anyway,
Champions League.
That's
If I look at the
hilarious.
Champions League now,
That's hilarious, bro.
That's
if-
funny.
no,
Okay.
listen, let me
It's
finish.
like Arsenal are not in the Champions
Moi-
League, bro.
Bro, Arsenal are beaten by Man United yesterday.
As long as he's
That's
in the
fine.
Champions League.
Yeah, don't mention us.
Moi,
No, don't.
moi,
What was
if I look at
man.
hii Champions League yenye mnaongea kuhusu, Spurs
Yeah.
wako number 5 ama number 4.
One,
The best teams in Europe right now is Bayern Munich and Arsenal.
one thing I'll give you.
Arsenal is Japiga.
One thing I'll give you last season about the Champions League.
Same.
You guys topped the group.
Yetu ilikuwa poor,
Wait,
genuine.
you guys topped the group Champions League last season. You won all your games. You conceded the fewest. I think you got like 18 points. But the first obstacle of the knockout round, you guys went out.
Yeah, and number 2, from March, I mean, we can decide now we focus on the Champions League.
but to be
And the
fair
big
to
games,
them-
we rest our big players.
Okay,
And then
to
we
be
go to
fair-
Champions League.
To be fair to Liverpool in the Champions League, they didn't have the new updated second leg thing. So yeah, they didn't have the updated thing because they played their second leg at PSG.
Nah, bro, we lost fair and square at that game.
I don't think it
it was
matters.
penalties. We had the
Personally-
chance. Luis Diaz wasted
You're
it.
you're right. Actually, the second leg.
You
was
played
at
two
Anfield,
knockout
it was
games
at Anfield,
or
never
one?
mind.
Yeah,
One.
but I don't
Because we
think
played
it
2
matters.
Champions League.
It does matter. It matters a fucking lot. What are you
Listen,
talking about?
Zoom, Champions League, we have no, it's called what? We have no like excuses. We lost fair and square. Penalties. I mean, pens. Everyone can lose pens.
Okay. One thing that you're ignoring about Anslot, and I'll give a lot of props to Zuhum.
Oh, I was
for
going to
this.
finish
Wait,
about him. I'm not going to allow him to finish.
About Slot.
Yeah.
Finish, summarize after we give you the comments.
Okay, what I feel
Slot.
about Slot is that I think is the Premier League that he won bought him time. In a normal time, if he doesn't win that Premier League by now, we would be calling for him to be sacked. This result. But everyone involved, even the fans and the board, you can look at, this guy came here last season, he won the Premier League in the first season. He even talked, I think, last week saying that what happens if you come to a club that has won only 1 Premier League in 30 years and then you win it for the second time. Of course, you've bought yourself some time right now. And so many
He's
managers.
also showing you how small your club is. You guys think you're massive, but you've only won 1 before he came, and he won't give you another one.
That is why I'm saying now that one bought him some time. So
I don't
You know-
think he's
you know-
disagreeing with you.
he just wants to talk and contribute.
Smallest club in Merseyside.
You know what?
He just wants to talk.
You know what?
Still in
No, but see, the thing is, what I'm saying is, he came in, he has only won 1. He gave you another one, so you should relax.
Respect.
I can finish even 10th, but you should
Give him
relax.
2
What
more
I think,
seasons.
Zoom, is that we're going to have a very big review after the season. A lot of things can happen between now because, like I said, if we don't win the Champions League and then we finish number 6 or 7, a serious conversation must be had.
What I don't understand.
Who's reviewing Michael Edwards? He
owner,
needs to be. He
FSG.
needs to be
That is now
investigating.
FSG now.
No, like for me, almost on 30 years without a Premier League trophy, but not quite. If I'd won
Inshallah.
a Premier League, right, in such a long time, for the first time in such a long time, I don't care if I finish 17th or 16th. I'm the defending champion. So I don't understand your position on this whole Mambuya review. I just think he needs to be sacked. In general, he needs to be sacked. You need to move on. He was a fraud. And
We're not a
And-
second
and
club.
like,
Maybe-
you-
We don't
you
want
need
to go in
you need
that
to bring
station.
in someone
We don't want
else.
to become the modern Man United, the modern day Man
You
United.
don't believe Slot guessed his way into winning a title?
You can never do that.
Like, you can't.
You can
bro.
never guess your way to the
You
Premier
can just
League.
put Gravenberch 6 and then it works.
Nah.
Because-
And then put him again, it doesn't work.
You also need to buy Gravenberch. You guys have Casemiro.
No, I'm talking about Slot.
Wait,
You
what?
can never. Zoom. I think you're the only level-headed here in this conversation.
No,
This
by
thing,
guessing, Amanisha, wait. By guessing, I mean, today I put Gravenberch 6, it works. Tomorrow it doesn't work. That shows I guessed.
No,
Because-
No.
because it's
What
too-
he doesn't have, I agree with
no,
you. What he
you're
doesn't
lying
have, no.
You're lying
Wait,
because
Eric.
last season. No, let me check him first. Let me check him first. He's lying because last season, there are two players who played in the same position until the season ended, Gravenberch and Luis Diaz and Gakpo. And that is what Klopp never did for those 3 years that he was with those players. So you cannot tell me that Klopp had this team for all these years. He never won that Premier League. He only won one Premier League in 2020. And then Arne Slot comes in. It tweaks in two things that you had seen in the Euros with the national teams of England and Netherlands. And we win the league. You can never say that you are likely to win the league in a league that Arsenal are very competitive. Manchester City are always in the league.
You
People like Fulham and Aston Villa.
Eric, the thing is, I agree with Saddam to some point. But the thing
You don't
is,
have to agree with him on everything.
at some point, the only part that I think he got it wrong is, it's not the guest part, it's every
There's
good
nothing
manager.
guessed.
Wait, let me finish. Every good manager is judged by how they approach problems. Every good manager is a good manager when things are good. Good managers are rated when things go wrong. How are you going to change? Adaptability. Wait, you had a lot of success.
So you never guessed.
Wait,
Let him
wait.
cook.
I wouldn't say you can't guess a Premier League. But Zuhum has been telling you season after season that he's an inheritance merchant. Never did Zuhum say he guessed it. He told you he's an inheritance merchant.
Inheritance
and then look,
is different from guessing,
wait,
man.
let me finish. When you say inheritance merchant,
Vinny,
what does it
definition
mean?
of those two
What
words.
does it mean? You inherit a squad and a system that works. All you have to do is make sure the systems work. And then look at the squad that he inherited. Those players, 5 or 6 or 7 of them already were playing 5 to 6 years together. And they won titles together. So all he needed to do is coach a team that can pretty much coach itself to a Premier League. Wait, let me finish. And then what happens when he loses those 5 key players and only keeps 2 of them that were influential? The 2 tell them that we will leave unless you give us a contract extension. The other 5 leave. The only 2 that are left cannot coach a whole new 11 into itself. So it comes back to the manager to fix the team. The only thing I think your coach doesn't have is adaptability, and that shows that he's not a good coach. He can't solve problems. He can't fix
winning
problems.
the league does not make you a good
He
coach.
had no fires. He had no fires.
I want to.
No, you don't. You're listening to respond. You have to listen to internalize what I'm saying.
I want to answer two things that
Stop
you
being
said.
such a man.
Inheritance.
Stop listening to reply, bro.
Inheritance. When you talk about
Mikey Cover,
inheritance,
by the way.
You don't agree that he inherited a good squad and a good system? You don't agree with that?
let me talk. Yeah.
And then
No, like just it's a yes or no. Do you agree that he inherited a good squad and a good system?
and then to add on to what he's saying, it got messed up when he now decided he had to now buy his own players.
Exactly. His system doesn't work, but the system of the previous manager worked. What does that show you?
Because this now is his way of playing with his
In
players.
isa side yake. Frimpong is position ya Salah.
Yeah.
Gakpo is side. Eketike bench Isak.
Endo center back.
Jojo's at
When
the
he
end.
was Frimpong anacheza hapo.
Endo center back.
Endo center back.
Crazy.
Okay.
All I'm saying.
Mamanda Zimbili.
Let me answer.
Mamanda
I have to reply. I have to reply that one. I have to reply. When you say
Mamanda
inheritance-
Zimbili goalpost.
when you say it's
Before you reply, have
inheritance,
you understood?
when you
first? 'Cause I
say
want-
it's
wait,
inheritance,
before me, have you understood? what
of
you
course
said
I've
first?
understood.
Okay.
When you say it's inheritance, that you're assuming now every manager in the world who inherits a good squad goes on to win the league. 10 years ago, we had David Moyes, who inherited a team that won the league with Sir Alex Ferguson, exactly the same team. He came, got sacked within a couple of months.
Exactly.
Number 2, from
Big
there,
club.
big club. Rafa Benitez.
No, big club movement.
Rafa Benitez came to Madrid. Very good squad. Never won anything. Got sacked. Arne Slot
Xabi
came
Alonso.
and inherited this squad that you guys are talking about. He won the Premier in his very first season. So it is not always like 1 + 1 = 2 and all these things. You say about this team about Klopp that we bought all 2 seasons with Klopp. 2022, obviously, you remember that we never won the league, and then he announced he's leaving in 2024. We were in for the 4 trophies. I remember guys saying here we're going for the quadruple. I was saying that we never won anything. He came.
No, you want to.
You want to?
You won the
FA and
Carabao.
Carabao.
Okay, in terms of our level, don't really consider those ones like, let's say.
Okay,
Wait, they won
Oh.
they
There's
won
a
the
team that
Carabao Cup
rates-
and FA Cup in the same season.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
quadruple
okay,
season.
yeah.
This last season.
Quadruple.
What Ten Hag did.
Now, Arne Slot
Ten Hag
comes
didn't do it.
in. Arne Slot
In his
comes
first
in.
try.
Arne Slot comes in and he gets Gravenberch to play number 6. Gravenberch was in the team for 2 years and he never had like that main position. He made him the main position number 6. And Luis Diaz was playing as a first 9, a Gakpo on the wing, and we won the league. So why didn't Klopp guess like that? You had those 3 players.
He was tired.
It's called guessing for a reason. You
Yeah,
try,
no,
it
it's
doesn't
never
work.
guessing. Come
Like,
on. How can you
okay.
try every single day for 38 weeks?
So
Let's have another topic.
Can we read the comments?
Yeah,
Okay,
Ajanini.
so-
Can we read the comments?
Okay.
The first one I want to read is asking Eric about football is like asking a fish how to fly.
Damn.
That's just a random one I selected. It has nothing to do with after this. Shadrach Madai says Arsenal attack stinks. Parmenas says Eric Apumuiko show. I am loving it. Hunter Barron is still wondering if Kirkus is clever. Gabriel Ngatia says these Dutch coaches are quite shit. Sydney Omori says Arsenal have 7 centre backs, but saying City are scamming. Yeah, but we didn't buy them.
I've understood that question. Next one.
Anyway,
it's a good comment.
It's a good comment. Anyway, can we move on from Liverpool? Do you think you make the top 4?
I mean, top 4. We are competing with Chelsea
and Man United, who have beaten Liverpool at home.
United only beaten
have beaten Man City.
You can't play Arsenal every week, can you?
Also, can play Liverpool every week.
Exactly. This week they're playing Fulham.
I wish I could.
That's the point.
But
wait, on toes.
Zoom. I'm not worried. They're never going to play Big 6 every week.
It's true. It's true.
We start with Fulham.
Can we move? No, can we move before we talk United? Can we move on now to
there's a nice ring
the Chelsea game,
bro.
We go to the Chelsea game.
We're Big 6 merchants. Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I kind of like that.
Okay.
Trust me, bro. You don't win a league title with that.
But you know we are yet
not
to
this season. We're not winning the league.
But you know we have to come to Mohamed Salah's home, yeah.
Oh, they still have to play United at
Old Trafford. We own Old Trafford.
Oh, what? No, you've already played them.
No,
we beat
we played them at Anfield.
Ah, okay.
Where they've routinely picked some points now in the last couple of years.
Routinely is crazy.
This is the second time I'm beating you at Emirates, right? Last year.
Second time.
FA Cup.
What? FA Cup on penalties.
We are counting that.
Don't count those.
When is that? When did you beat
when
them?
Zaxi told your fans to buy.
Exactly.
Zaxi Saliba. I remember that
FA Cup, bro.
I remember the clip only. We don't even remember the win. You remember the clip.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's how important.
That's how bad it is.
You know.
Nimbaya.
2 months ago, I was begging him like tuko pamoja, but hakuwa nakata. Sahi, I believe you're below me. I'm no longer in the same level as you.
You know, the reason he believes you're below him is because he's backing the wrong manager. You get what I mean? He's a Ruben Amorim merchant, and that took him nowhere. And as long as he doesn't follow his own advice, he finds success.
Let me address that so we can go to the Arsenal game. You see the way people, every single Arsenal fan mwenye kuna akili keep saying that Arteta took us from point A to point B, but I know it won't make us cross the line. So we need another manager to now help us win something. Like, thank you so much for doing 1, 2, 3, which is very helpful. But when you want someone to take us from the next level,
you know, Zuhum, I'm the only person who understands your process.
Wait, relax.
And appreciates your process.
You guys are now sucking him because relax. Atujanza, it's too soon. Point is, Amorim did everything. He gave us a foundation. He gave us Dogu. He gave us Buemo. He gave us Cunha.
Everything.
He gave us the blueprint. But sister,
you were crying in the Europa League final before you played.
Can I land? Can I even land?
Let him land.
Amorim did to us what Arteta is doing at Arsenal.
Nah, it's not.
Let me finish.
Okay, bro. Are we gonna just try and make people laugh, or are we gonna talk?
We're never going to allow those things.
Are we gonna make people laugh, or are we gonna talk football?
Relax. I'm not. Listen.
No, because if you wanna do stand-up comedy, stand up, pick up the mic, and then we'll throw stuff at you.
Are you standing up or sitting? I can't tell.
Hilarious.
I got a mic by the.
Aren't you also using a pillow?
Wait.
Is it?
5'9" and 5'6". What did he say?
Okay.
God damn.
What I'm saying is, when that wasn't meant to be that funny, but you know what? So. He's lazy.
It's not funny.
Because it's not that funny, bro.
It's so funny, man.
Nayim laughs at kids' jokes.
He's crying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nayim is
He does this. He does this.
He's crying.
He's chilling, bro.
He's laughing.
So point is, Amorim took us from point A.
He
point
didn't.
B. So we have all this foundation. Even Buemo and Cunha were talking about how
fucking lies.
they remember what
Let him
Amorim
finish
does.
talking.
But he's lying. But he's
Saddam.
lying.
Let me finish.
No, but you're lying.
We will counter it.
You want me to let you finish lying?
Yes.
It took you
And then,
from number 6 to.
Amorim took you from where to
15.
where?
No, Amorim left us. at number 5.
Amorim built this? What is this? What is
The
this?
team that you're seeing today.
Today,
the
the last 2 match days.
The Casemiro you're seeing today is because of Amorim.
In 2
The
games.
Casemiro.
In 2 games.
So
Saddam,
you
man.
revived
No, the whole
Casemiro's-
season. The whole season
Relax.
has been good. Why you guys?
Listen,
why you guys
we had the most shots. We had the most shots.
60-minute Casemiro.
We beat you in XG our first game of the season. Sawa. You scored a haram corner first game of the season because we were not settled in. We cooked with Amorim. Ametufikisha hapo.
Cooked?
Yes. So now we want to go to the next level. We're not like Arsenal. We're getting stuck. If
So-
you're not good enough to take us to the next level, we'll take it.
So you've let go of the guy who took you to point A to point B.
Yes.
Now Carrick is the guy who's going to take you to point C.
Point C
Interim.
and then point D.
Interim.
Yes.
Wallahi.
Exactly.
He might not get the job, you know.
So
that.
who's the point D?
Relax.
He might not get the job.
That's us
Only.
to figure out. Provided we're moving forward. You guys
No,
are
bro,
stuck.
like this
No.
landing is fucking mid. Can we just talk about
It's
the game?
crash
So
landing.
that's the Amorim. That's
Wallahi, bro.
that's
Airline
my Amorim-
Ethiopians. I
that's
can
my
see it
Amorim-
now.
That's my Amorim angle. Yes.
Can I back him up?
No.
Bro,
It's
back
okay,
into him
it's
if you
okay.
want to, bro. I don't give a fuck, man.
I'm backing him up.
How deep are you?
So
Work for each other, bro. Whatever you guys want.
I'm deep in there, bro.
Oh, that's funny. The Zuhum one wasn't funny, yeah?
I'm deep in there.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen.
Nakusikia Saddam niko hapa next to you.
So I think when Saddam is talking about foundations,
Oh
Okay.
my.
So you have to explain it.
yeah, I'm explaining.
Why explain it? We had everything.
No, because you guys are not understanding what my guy's trying to say.
He said it in
maybe he's
English.
using words that are
Talking
too,
Somali.
too big, bro, for you.
Talking
take
Somali.
it.
I'm
Wait,
saying.
Nayim, damn it up for me.
I'll dam it up for you.
Okay.
Oh, so
Amorim,
who is it?
Aliongeza
The dumb
hata
version.
niongee hata Kiswahili.
Tulia.
Amorim
Nah, don't.
Alright,
Trust me,
cool.
don't.
Alright, you'll get it clipped up. Anyway, I was just trying to say that the foundations that Saddam is speaking about, right? For me
More than one
personally, I just think it's foundations like the team's fitness. Okay.
This is just one win. One win.
So he's a great PE coach.
No, bro,
Can
the
someone
whole
see
season.
fitness, bro.
Can we just land?
You can even look at my tweets from October.
Yes,
I was
our-
talking
our-
about the fact
we
that
just
Follow
needed
you, so we
Rondo.
know all your tweets. We follow
We
you.
just needed
listen.
Rondo.
Amorim increased our physical profile because traditionally Manchester United were not good at running. In terms
100%.
of their running numbers.
Your trainings were shitty.
Last season and the season before, our running numbers were very low. But in pre-season, we had a fitness regime which all the players were following.
Fuck.
Mashallah.
And that's why Luke Shaw, all these guys have been fit for longer than they've ever been in their United careers.
To a
Am I
point,
lying or
he has a
not?
new song.
Am I lying or not?
Yes. I also saw an article on Athletic that was saying the instructions Amorim was giving our players, sometimes it was too overwhelming. So it's like Amorim was too smart. For some of
What are we doing, guys?
Too
Okay.
smart.
We've been-
Overwhelming foundations.
Relax.
Very nice.
So like the
And the sauce?
tactical.
The sauce? Athletic.
You guys looking stop. That's
No, we like the Athletic on this.
The Athletic,
show.
we've been bashing Zoom for using Athletic.
No,
but
we
now-
like it here. We approve it.
Yeah, he doesn't pay. He pays. That's why
Endelea na ghafla lakini.
Okay.
It's only
So-
$1 per month.
he pays. He pays for news. Analipia news.
As a journalist,
As
it's
a
ridiculous.
I pay many websites. I mean,
You don't have your
news websites.
dark web sources?
I like supporting my colleagues who work there.
Okay. Point is,
You guys don't know
our-
show
our-
reader?
Our actual players.
Rookies.
Wallahi,
Our
bro.
actual players.
Go on, show reader, bro.
It is like knowledge. Amorim is a tactician. He overwhelmed us with tactics. So now we have so much. So we have even with Kiarie right now. It's just go with the vibes.
No,
So you
it's
sacked it because
tactics,
you're still
bro.
No, yeah, but like we used to like it's like umefunzwa Pythagoras theory alafu mzana kuja kufunza.
No, nimekuelewa.
I get.
I hope-
Nimekuelewa.
I
Your
hope-
players were not smart enough to get the tactics of
They were not
Mama.
smart, and then they became too smart, and then now. we
How
are
do they
safe.
become from not smart
Please,
to
can
smart?
I get some watch? I'm taking too much time here.
Yeah, all right. Can we actually talk about the actual
Okay,
game
relax,
instead of Saddam's
relax.
Can we
analysis?
stick to the two games you've played the last couple of weeks, couple of days?
Wait. So,
You only play once per week, either way.
3 days ago, we saw literally every media talking about Man United 2008. Do you think this Arsenal team?
Homeboys never did that.
Homeboys is not a media. I'm
He
talking
said
about
international.
I'm talking about international. I'm talking about serious media.
We international tulikuwa AFCON.
I'm talking about serious media.
You were after.
I'm talking about media companies that actually send journalists to tournaments, not.
All right, you're getting distracted again, bro. Do you have ADHD?
Allow me. I have Nicola ADHD. Let me learn.
That's our tactic. Distract.
We had conversation.
What about 1 2 TV? Did you talk about it?
No, we are respectable.
Distracted again.
You're taking the bait.
You're mentally challenged.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is, Nayim, I want you to back me up.
Why are you calling
I
name?
want you to back me up
I'll back
because
you up.
They're,
almost
they're
said
throwing
yes.
things on my side.
I'll back you up.
Yeah, Mukul as a
Yo,
backup.
guys, podcast etiquette. Let him land. Thank
So,
you.
We had conversations that were saying that, remember the combined 11 of Man United and how many players did you put for Arsenal in combined 11?
They put
Pretty much
Saliba, Gabriel.
Except Bruno.
I'm talking about Man United versus 08 Man United.
I didn't do a combined 11 with them.
That was stupid,
No,
right?
they say, what did they say? It was Sky Sports.
No, Rooney said they would batter Arsenal. Now I don't know about you guys, but battering means
The 08
spank. The 08, 09 team would batter this Arsenal side.
That's the one with Cristiano.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo,
No.
Tevez, and Babatov, and Rooney, and Carrick, and
Also Raphael,
Hargreaves,
his cousin.
and
He's just
all by the way, Premier
That is
League.
the team that we beat 4-1 with Daniel Aga.
All by the way, Premier League winners, yeah, and Champions League winners,
Okay.
by the way.
We battered you 4-1.
Just calm
At
it,
Old
bro.
Trafford.
What I'm
Calm
saying
it.
is,
Calm it, bro.
that my tweet was addressing one specific thing. That Rooney was so mistaken about that because they didn't even batter 08, 09 Arsenal. And that Arsenal side had guys like, Gal Clichy, Almunia, and
the difference
Zuinani in
between that
midfield.
team, wait, the difference between that
This
Arsenal
team-
team and this Arsenal team, you guys have won nothing both.
No, we've won FA Cups.
This team has won a FA Cup.
Yes.
This team, how many players have won a cup
Saka.
apart from Saka?
Saka.
Only.
Saka.
How is
Martinelli.
that a team?
Martinelli.
Martinelli.
Okay, 2 players out of 27.
Odegaard.
Okay, 3 out of 27.
What
Sasa,
percent?
wewe,
What
kila
percent
sana
you
kitaja
keep
jina
saying
ongeza.
okay?
Kila sana kitaja jina ongeza.
So unafaa kusema
Three-
unasema 3 out of 40 now. Some ongeza.
Anyway, the point I was saying is, no, they wouldn't batter this Arsenal side. This Arsenal side doesn't get battered. This is the first time we've lost a game.
At home.
2 or more goals.
First of all, at home, and this is the first time we've conceded 3 goals. 3 goals.
Yeah, 3 goals.
Since 2023, this team doesn't get
You're
battered.
talking to me about defensive whatever. What about going forward?
What I'm saying, I'm
Defining
saying they
what
could have won
battered
it.
means.
I'm defending what battered
That
means. Are you
team-
listening to
that
what I'm
team-
saying?
That team had Ronaldo who had 40 goals. Your team right now, combined, I'm going to 40 goals.
Yes.
What are we doing? We're doing wishes.
43.
If Ronaldo was there, would score 40 goals. What are we
So
doing?
one player 40
Ronaldo was here, by the way. Then he
basically-
fucking left, and he said
what we're
this
saying-
place is shit.
Basically, what we're saying is that
What are we
the
even
front
talking
three
about?
for that 08 team
There
is
to be
way
Because
better.
you guys don't want to talk about the football. Can we talk about the fucking
That's
football?
because you
We'll
guys
get there.
cut him off as
We'll
he was
get there.
building up
We'll
his
get there.
comments,
We'll get
bro.
there.
This is
Building
why
up
you don't
what?
give Saddam the running order, bro.
Huh?
This is why you don't give Saddam the running order.
Relax, relax.
Who the fuck gave him that machine in the first place?
Wow.
Greatest invention.
It makes
of
him
all
look
I brought
professional.
him for Zuhum and said to read comments. Like, okay, sorry.